Where's the thing? Oh no. Oh no. I always forget something. Why is this not in here? Well, guess we're using what you gonna call it again. All right, yep, we're gonna go ahead and get started for real this time. First person we have up is Christian. Why is none of the microphones working? Test, test, test. Can somebody sign on to the teams and let me know if they can hear us? Just gotta go on YouTube. Test, test. Nope. So this is what I'm gonna have to do. Okay, Christian's not here. Next is Taylor. Oh, there's Taylor. Y'all give her a snap. Okay, yeah, our microphones aren't working. I don't know why. Here it is. I forgot the freaking HDMI cord. Ah, today is just not my day. All right, we just gonna hope this works. Right. All right, y'all. The poem is called My Dedication. I'm dedicated to feel. I'm dedicated to heal. I'm dedicated to my soul. I'm dedicated to grow. I'm dedicated to show up. I'm dedicated to be motivated. I'm dedicated to myself. I'm dedicated to my health. I'm dedicated to my podcast. I'm dedicated to let go of my past. I'm dedicated to skating. I'm dedicated to ignore the people hating. I'm dedicated to graduate. I'm dedicated to elevate. I'm dedicated to commit. I'm dedicated to not quit. I'm dedicated.
Yes, ma'am. What's your major?
Psychology.
Okay, what year are you?
A freshman.
Really? Keep that graduation in mind. You'll end up like me. All right. I can pull it up on my phone actually. Nope, it's not highlighted on my phone. Next up is David. Are you? I don't think he's here yet. He's running behind. Maribel. Maribel Caldwell. No. Oh. Okay. She's not up here, so that means this is probably her right here. No? Well, okay. As you can see, we don't have a whole lot of performers. So at this point, we gonna open the floor. You want to sing, you want to do some poetry, you want to rap, you want to dance, whatever you want to do. It is an open mic. Uh, and the floor is open. All right. Oh, what's your name?
Rachel?
Obviously, I should know that. All right. And what are you gonna be doing for us, Rachel?
This is like my first open mic ever. This is called No Homo, after the anti-gay expression designed to shield the heterosexual man's precious masculinity. Because God forbid he says something affectionate to any other dude and like totally means it, bro. Now, I'm not a lesbian, but girl, your butt looks nice in those sweatpants. I'm not a lesbian, but my best friends and I have been exchanging our imaginary wedding vows to each other via Instagram comments for 5 years now. I'm not a lesbian, but you are my woman crush every Wednesday of the year. Is that TMI? I don't care, girl. It's true. I'm not a lesbian, but I believe that in another life, I was soulmates with the woman at the cash register. The woman who walks her dog across the street every Tuesday. The woman on the park bench whose eyes crinkle into a smile as she blesses me when I sneeze. The woman who brews my coffee to the perfect temperature every time I order it. I'm not a lesbian. But let me just say that if I were a lesbian, you would have a lasso suffocating my heart just from your lips forming the word hello in my direction, and your laughter would be the track burnt onto a CD that somehow gets stuck on loop in my car. I'm not a lesbian. But I swear, Webster made a typo by not making your name a synonym for pride, and I'm not a lesbian. However, when the sky is painted with storms that leave rainbows after, each cloud framing the hypnotic waves of color all look like your face. I'm not a lesbian. But yes, this hypothetical lady boner is for you, you absolute queen. And I'm not a lesbian, really, I'm not. But let's turn the tables for a minute. If you were a lesbian, I would fully support all of the following. Every head shave, every wardrobe change, every colored eyeshadow and pigmented lipstick, every tattoo and eyebrow slit, every curse word you let slip off of your silver-studded tongue or snake-bitten lip. I'd support every piece of good news, every pride parade or girl you've laid. I'd support everything you'd shatter in your beautiful wake, whether that's the ignorant man or the glass ceiling, just to see that teeny
tiny itty bitty glint in your eye that you can barely catch unless the light of the tunnel hits your face just right because it's been far too long since I've seen you wear it. Or a smile. And girlfriend, I know I'm not really your girlfriend because I'm not a lesbian, but it makes me happy to see you happy. It makes me happy knowing that just saying I like seeing you happy makes you happy. A lesbian? Me? No, I'm not a lesbian. Not at all. No lady exclusive love here. But let's say hypothetically, I don't justify my compliments. I quit preluding my oral love letters with hints to my sexual orientation while simultaneously berating another as if it's some talent. What about the fact that I finally need to serenade my best friend's older sister, the girl with really cute shoes, every woman donning camouflage on the battlefield, or my mom's cat who's technically a female too? With all of these ludicrous loopholes designed to let others not get the wrong idea or only feel 50% of my appreciation because frankly, the only person that matters in knowing whether I like a P better than a B should really only be me. I'm not a lesbian. And I am not a lesbian. Now can I quit saying I'm not a lesbian and finally start sharing my uncensored devotions? Girls, I will take all of you, no filter or no dice. Women, I will endure your flames and cherish each rose-red burn that they decide to leave behind. Females, I adore you so much. And that's all that needs to be said.
Paulette. Good job. I go Baylor. Either one? I thought I RSVP, but it might have been for like the wrong one. I don't know. Thank y'all for coming. All right, anybody else? Okay. Y'all snap it up for Genesis. All right, this is not finished, so kind of bear with me. Empty promises that help us sleep at night. Excuses we make just to check if the other one is all right. At least one of us knows. Dreams and destinations away from the eyes and the damnation. Let's make a reservation to never arrive. Temptation to pick up the phone, temptation to put it down, even though we both made plans to skip town. Made the same trip in opposite directions. Empty promises to make the glass look half full. Empty promises to see what the other would do. Empty promises to help us sleep at night. Bottle for you, music for me. Tipsy melodies just to say sorry for everyone else's mistakes. Drunken disharmonies of give and take. Feelings that we thought were ours. Feelings that we never learned. Memories of years gone by. Memories that were left to burn. Or who dropped the match? And who put it out? Oh, I skipped a page. I don't know. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Who drew the line between love and lust? And why does one sound more mature than the other? More memorable, more wonderful, more exciting, more sexual, more dangerous? Love is a four-letter word for kids who haven't grown up yet. Lust is a four-letter word for kids who think they have. But weren't we kids once? Stupid kids, yes, but it was love nevertheless. And that's the problem. All right, do we have any other takers? Going what? Oh, called out. Getting called out. You said you're not a poet. You got a whole poetry page.
Right. That's not about poetry. All right, so this one's called I'm Not a Poet then. I'm not a poet, so I write a lot. Not a poet, but I speak these thoughts that run through my mind. Sometimes I get jumbled through thoughts. And I think twisted, not like twister, but I think in a twisted hurricane. See, the eye of the storm is where I lie, not Allah. See, praise to the Most High, like Allah. See, that's the words that I speak. I manifest when I sleep. It's different. I don't hear no peep from a widow's peak. I think at my peak. I'm not a poet. Really, I'm on stage just speaking my mind and truths. And honestly, I go off the simple juice that come off the lip, no tip. Really, I feel like T.I. when I'm talking about the tip of the pen that I write, that's fine. It's the tip. See, that's when I move through the wine, don't sip off of the tip. See, not the tipsy. See, but I'm not a poet. And honestly, with these words that I spit, my lack of confidence shows out. Not really. I'm not confident, see, because I'm not a poet. And really, I'll be in the back of the class, chilling, just showing my, not saying that word, different from Janity, flipping the Janity off of the Janity, no Janice. That's a different show. I was watching Different World one day and realized I'm really not a poet, but the fact that I love these words that jump in these spurs, they move in spurs, like really Greg Popovich, I move in spurs, see, move in spurs and move in church, like the foundational movement is poetry. But I'm not a poet because I really don't move a lot. And honestly, I like to stay in the same spot. So I can't really be a poet. And honestly, don't call me out for Genesis. That's the first book of the Bible. I'm Sabo, like really, I move with a Sabo on stage, presence with presence. My essence move through with an essence. See, I move through with less sense and turn through a less sin. See, I had less and turned a less to a less sin. Off of the less sin, for these sentiment. Often then I go on often then. Really, I'm trying to waste time till David come back. Like I'm really holding these rocks till David come back, working my Goliath, moving through a liar, no liar. Really how I spit, see the evidence with evident I am. Never spit since heaven sent, felt a fallen angel. I met my girl and I knew she was a fallen angel from time. I took the time to cook the wings back. I look at the truth and I see it back, and God played the vision back like I really a 3D movie. See, don't 3D see in 3D of 4 dimensions. See, dimension did I mission? I have dementia now. I lost the train of thought. What was poet about? I'm not a poem or a poet. I don't know. Anyway, that's how I sold it. I'm moving out that real.
I was gonna ask if y'all down for karaoke. I said we gotta do it. We don't have to do it, but I do. Karaoke? Go ahead. All right. Okay, let me just go to it. Okay. Name a song, any song. What y'all young people like to listen to these days? Um, mm, 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 mm. Loud this one. Well, it ain't loud at all because we can't get the freaking speaker to work. Oh, I paused it. Oh, no.
No, you gotta go. Slide it in.
I said, 'cause I ain't got money to replace this kind of stuff. It ain't working. The speaker's on. I gotta hear this. It, Hey guys, there's David. It is officially your turn.
I gotta come in here and start.
You can take a breather.
How everybody doing tonight?
All right.
How everybody doing tonight? All right. You do it that way. I know I'm naturally live, so I don't need no mic.
They're not working.
It's kind of funny, man. All this movie, all this other stuff they be doing, all this money we put into this master plan that they gave us, we call Valence State University. But what are we really truly getting out of this? Are we educating ourselves? Are we moving up in the world? I don't know. I head swirl every time finals come around the midterm. Man, it be like sometimes. I'm worried about what I'm actually doing. Why am I wasting my time when I'm getting the same education I get from the street? Is that really true? I don't know. It just sounds good, baby. I come out here and stump and say, "Blue, hey!" Just to make myself feel a little better here and there. But what am I really learning from the lessons that are being taught here and there? If I'm in the classroom and all I'm doing is take it in so I can pass a little test, I'm actually taking everything that I hear and putting it back. No, I think I need a little action to it. I'm finding out what's actually going on in this world, and my mind is fluid on what? Just how to make a grade? I'm just taking everything that I'm learning and I'm putting it and straightening away from all the bad things that have already caused me to go crazy. And I'm hazed. I'd rather get high right now and think about something on some real time, but my high is on these books and this intellect. And man, I call myself intellectual. No, I can't call myself intellectual because I'm still left back here. Because everything that I'm here is not dear to what is really mine. I'm learning somebody else's history and nothing of mine. So as I stand here, I ask them, what they doing? I really don't know. But let me tell you something. I want you to think like me. I want you to think. Is that what we truly hear? Are we truly here to glean? Are we truly here to sing like that caged bird and try to open up something that another person's words might help you think a little better and think for yourself instead of being trapped in the system of capitalism, controlling all the wealth and making us feel that we are only supposed to be workmen. I think it's better said this: workman's drunk. Workman's drunk. So you mean I'm just the stump that was cut down? All I'm going to do there is actually feed the ground. My roots are no longer working because everything above the ground has been tore down. So my heart and my anguish can't even be heard because I sit here and I say but a couple of little words. I might raise my hand just to get somebody else's master plan down on the pen with a pen. But am I actually being what I want to be for myself? So what is self? What is realistic and what is fake? Are y'all really hearing it? I don't hear any songs. I don't hear anything that's going to actually make me strong. I'm just hearing what somebody else wants me to learn. So is it his story or is his story? Because my story is nowhere in there. And I'm still trying to bear the fruits that I'm bringing up. So those that want to be aware about everything that I'm going through, everything that I stand for. No, I'm not out here yelling to change the street. I'm out here yelling to change the things that our children see. and what our children understand, and once they should be better on themselves and look something like, hey, I can be that because I seen someone that looks like me. But that was just a story plan, because everything that we had tried to do, they had a master plan. Again, there go that word again. To tore down anything he has. So we want to get rid of filibuster, but I'm busted already, and I'm full to my stomach of these real words that I'm trying to get out, but they don't want to come out the way they sound. So I scream and shout to the top of my lungs, Black Lives Matter.
Snap it up, David.
You understood. What up? What up?
Okay. Did Maribel ever come in? You said you just came to watch. Yeah, I read that wrong. She's not performing. Well, oh, you calling people out. You talking to you? Huh? Hey man, we gonna let's see. All right. So this is called These Words. I write these words, and for a moment I can see, for a moment I can breathe. I am relieved and I am free. The clarity rings, sanctified bowls singing me to sleep, and I am reminded of peace. I write these words, and in that instant I am light. In that instant I am flight. I am everything bright and delightful. Our star shines. Rainbows reside high in our skies, and I am reminded of life. I write because the world keeps falling on me. A lot is riding on me. My family depending on me, academics suffocating me, my life depending on me to keep writing and inspiring and reflecting a brilliance that I keep forgetting is there. Thank you, thank you. Um, what about what? Wow. Okay. Come on up.
You know me already.
I don't know.
They're gonna snap. All right, so what they did is Senator was arrested yesterday for knocking on the door just to see the signing of this new suppression bill that they put in. If they went and shrunk all of the voting drop boxes, and now voting drop boxes will have an officer by them every day to watch the box. Why is that? That's voters intimidation. Oh man, I don't know if this officer over here, I might get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna drop my vote because I might have a warrant or something. You feel what I'm saying? Then if you give anybody food or drink while they're waiting in line, no matter how hot it is or how cold it is, you can be arrested. Then they shrunk the precincts. Now on each county can only have 2 precincts, depending on the size of the county. Then they have made a voters board that doesn't have accountability. You don't know when they meet. You don't know the decisions. And this voters board will, if they think there's something wrong with the election, they can throw it out and they can overcome the election and they can pick who they want to pick. This is what's happening. This is Jim Crow 2.0. And see, when we understand what they was trying to do before, their flow was never there, but it was always slow, but we didn't fully connect to what they were trying to do it because the vote is what gives you your power. They want to take your power from you from since last hour. But then the compromise of 1877 put us in the sour mood because guess what? We're gonna leave you down the longer the south, as long as you give us our win. And now that you gave us our win, then here comes Jim Crow start to stand. He took everything that we have now, and then it took us a long time to fight it to get it back. But now they're trying to take it again. Legally over a lie. There was nothing stolen by election that we were the ones who stood up and we hold our pride and said what we was gonna do. And we went out and risked our lives for everything to get back so we can be as equal as you. That's what we're going through now. And the more I see and stand and fight, and the more I try to do what I have to do, I can't do it alone. But instead, they want to click up on campus. They want to talk about people and don't even know who the hell this nigga is. Or even know this person is. Y'all excuse me for using that word, but you actually that the word nigga actually means confused and foolish. So when they were saying nigger, they said you was confused and you were foolish, and that's where that word came from. When we turned it to the ending of a, giving the ah sound, nigga, it was talking about the connection we had to me and my brother. That's why it can never go to another, even though she's a sister from another mother. But you could never say the word and without it being confused of being of something that was so rich that's been over hundreds of years into our minds and into our brains. That's why this stuff is really insane when we don't stand up and make a change because we can be a social aware, but what are we aware if we still sitting down in our seats doing nothing? So when I stand, I don't stand for nobody, but I stand for everybody. Because I want to see my children grow up. I want to see the kids that I mentor. I want to see the people that I influence or those who have influenced me and all the fighting they did so I can have this chance to sit in front of you right now and speak. This is what we're losing right now because people are so scared of losing power. Because all it was about is keeping the money in their pocket. It wasn't about anybody else. To you, they just want to devour, and they were able to. Now, what can we do? The only thing we can do right now is turn Georgia back blue in 2022. That's it. All right.
Yeah, so at this time, we got 15 minutes left before the end of the show. If nobody else wants to come up, then we can wrap it up early. Um, However, you just feeling something in your spirit, you just want to come up, get something off your chest. Now is the time to do that. Going once, going twice, huh? Oh my God. Oh my gosh. Party in the USA. That's not even her best song. I'm talking about Hannah Montana, not Miley. That's not even her best song. It do. Thank y'all. Bye. Oh, keys right here. Okay. But I want to leave it out this stuff. Who, me? Yeah, I'm about to get up out of here. It's time. We got 14 minutes. Oh, you talking about today? Oh, you talking about before I graduate? I thought you was talking about today. I was about to say, I don't know if it's gonna happen today because I'm going to sleep when I leave. I have to consider no, it was a conversation that I had with Corey. And I'm trying to consider her now because I know most likely you're gonna want to bring her too. Huh? I know, but I'm saying if we do something as deep release, I know you're gonna want your girlfriend to come too. I do. All right. Thank y'all for watching. Deuces.